Hey Leo Collective, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, y'all. Let's get into this reading. The good stuff coming to you in the month of September. We already did September predictions, but we want to focus strictly on the good stuff coming to you. Any cards that we get that may seem a bit problematic, even though I don't really think any of these cards are, we're going to make it positive, all right? Because we got that right. When it comes to your love life, we're starting with love. What's the good news coming in love in the month of September? Somebody could be going natural. Or maybe recently did. I feel like somebody's hair is going to be growing. I know this doesn't have a lot to do with love, but I feel like somebody's hair is going to be like growing like a weed in the month of September. All right, so we have here in love, the greatest strength lies not in force, but in a gentle understanding that allows two hearts to connect on the deepest level. Spirit wants you to know that an unexpected gesture will reveal hidden feelings, bringing to light a love that has been quietly growing in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to be seen. Interesting. You might have a person, I don't know if it's you or them, just flip it however you need to, that's going to be expressing some feelings. Maybe for the first time. This could be a crush for some of you. Some of you, if you are single and you've been wanting love, you might just be relaxing this month and really not looking for it, and that's when it's going to come. But this could also be a person you're already connected to showing up more for you because you're not trying to force it. I do feel like that message is very important, I think, for society right now, for the collective. We don't get taught this. We are taught, to look at the romantic movies, the fairy tales and all of that stuff, and we get these very romanticized, sanitized versions of love, when love is very much more complicated than that, right? But the feminine principle here, the message in this for me is always to relax, open up your arms, open up your heart, and live your life, right? But allow love to come to you. So don't be closed off or don't block it, but also don't chase it. Some of you, this is you and your person getting even more emotionally connected in the month of September because you're allowing each other to be. I think Taurus got that same kind of message. Not the same card, but the same kind of message. So let's see what Spirit is saying here. Somebody may need to. Some of you, you're magnetized to someone. They're magnetized to you. Y'all are falling in love. Leo, this is your major. You could be connected to another Leo, or you're vibrating so high. You got this life force. You're emanating this light, this heat that comes from the sun, and you're magnetizing someone to you. I do feel this could be more fun, more spontaneity, more like childlike wonder between you and another person. Y'all are the house of fun. Leo is all about childlike wonder and energy and free-spirited fun. So you and the person here, y'all could be going on a vacation somewhere tropical. Or this is about being in love and feeling magnetized to someone. You could also be manifesting them. This is the law of attraction. So if you're single, this is about having a sunny disposition, radiating all this love, this joy. It's bliss between you and another person in the month of September. I like it. Strong attraction energy, whether single or not. The Eight of Swords. Gemini, Jupiter energy. Okay, so when it comes to force, I feel like somebody is magnetized to you that might be a bit nervous. Like I said, this could be somebody that's shy. Some of you, this is a twin flame that's unawakened. The Eight of Swords talks about somebody overthinking. That could be what the force is. Somebody's trying too hard to figure it out instead of just allowing it to be. The Sun is all about letting it be. Vulnerability. You see this baby in this card. They're not wearing clothes because this is just how free this feels. I feel like somebody's breaking free from self-doubt, maybe expressing the truth, illuminating their feelings, bringing something to light. And this person is a genuine article no matter what, or they're seeing you that way. And that might be the thing that makes them comfortable enough to open up, because this is a self-imposed prison. Or maybe it's just somebody that's nervous about saying something to you. Yeah, the moon. Somebody might be nervous. Cancer, Pisces energy. So you got the sun and the moon. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. I do feel like when it comes to love, somebody's hidden emotions for you. Things that they even feel on a subconscious level that keeps them in their head. They're going to break free from that. They're going to break free from it. They're going to be opening up more to you, maybe even expressing what their fears are, highlighting like, okay, I'm going to explain to you why I've been so closed off, haven't been really making a move, whatever. This person's going to start stepping it up. For some of you, if this person's been betrayed before, gone through a divorce or something, maybe this is the person that didn't want to date because they don't want to get hurt again. The moon can represent past relationship traumas that hinder us. It's also uncertainty. Maybe you don't know where you stand with someone. They're going to let you know. Yeah, they're going to let you know. This is somebody being proactive. Gemini, Virgo. Somebody is actually more charming than you think. Okay? And they're going to be proactive because this is about somebody going forward. This is a green light. Somebody is probably just feeling very comfortable with you with the sun here. They feel your warmth. They feel that you are inviting them in. And if it's not that way, just flip it the other way. But I do feel like somebody is very proactive. I do feel like it's more the other person, not you. I feel like you're the magnet. You're the sun. And they are being drawn to you. You're pulling them into your orbit. This is a gravitational pull that somebody feels, a very strong attraction to you, and they feel like you're the one. So this is a person, when the magician shows up in love, is a person that checks all your boxes, satisfies your needs, like literally. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So there's an intellectual connection. There's a practical connection. There's an emotional connection. And there's a passionate connection between you and this person. So they feel like you will be a good parent, a good partner, even in business. They feel like the conversation is great because the magician is a conversationalist. He got the gift of gab. Somebody's going to be expressing more to you. Seven of Pentacles. This is maybe a 7-year age difference or cycle. This is Taurus, Saturn energy. This is about growth. Making the effort. It's a gestation period. So sometimes this shows up when we are dating somebody, but again, we don't really know where we stand because we're in that weird friend, what do you call it? Situationship, or maybe you are friends and it's solid, but you don't have a title, right? I feel like they're ready to give you a title. The Lovers. Somebody's ready to come clean and be vulnerable with you. This is vulnerability and transparency. It's also a match made in heaven. Cosmic +1. I also see some of y'all could be, I mean, this might sound crazy, but somebody could incorporate food when they are intimate with their partner. I mean, it could be whipped cream, strawberries, stuff like that. Some of y'all might be into that because I'm looking at all this fruit here. I feel like you've grown on somebody. And like I said, it's a Gemini for some of you. There's this energy of finding your match. This is a match made in heaven. It's your cosmic +1. But it also talks about a holy grail lover. Okay. So this could be consummating a relationship for the first time physically, right? Maybe there's some fears about that, but I feel like this person's going to be so good and they're going to see you as so good that it's like, man, wow, I can't get enough. Some of you may be coming out of celibacy. You're going to be getting that monkey off your back. Yeah. So this is your cosmic +1. It's your kingdom spouse showing up here when you get the Lovers. But it may have started off as a really solid friendship. And like I said, 7 years could be significant. I'm put those there. And we're going to move on to a message. Oh, yeah, I did that wrong, but that's okay. We're going to move on to a message from your, I was supposed to use the second deck, but, oh, Wheel of Fortune, soulmate energy. And the 6 of Cups. Some of you, this is a past life soulmate. Yeah, if you've been waiting for communication from someone, it's coming. Especially if you've been waiting for like an ex to come back around, a Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We also have Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus here. Some of you are like bumping into a soulmate. This is like a fated connection or somebody from your past that you're meant to be with. They're circling back around if that's what you want. Communication could be coming over the next week. Wow. Jupiter is this planet here of this card. Jupiter does talk about growth and expansion. So this could be somebody that you got some history with, maybe a child or two, maybe a set of twins, or somebody could be a twin, or it could be just a twin flame. The Lovers and the 6 of Cups, that's twin flame energy. And then, like I said, the 8 of Swords is an unawakened twin flame, but this is somebody breaking free, cutting themselves free from these ties around their hand. You know, their hands being tied, feeling like they're helpless. They're breaking free. I like it. All right. 10 of Cups. Somebody is either already married or maybe getting proposed to. Let's see what your message is from your guides. We're going to take the one that flips, and then we're also going to look at the bottom of the deck. All right, so we have beyond the ego. Surrender to the flow of life. don't know why this is giving me like a spiral here. Something is unraveling here. This could be this person coming out of their ego, but some of you are sublimating your own ego, right? I feel like there's going to be this energy of freeing yourself from people pleasing. Because sublimation of the ego does talk about like the us that we show the world versus who we really are. The you that you really are behind closed doors is coming out to play this month. You are surrendering to the flow of life. That's the Wheel of Fortune. You're going with the flow. And this is a positive turning point for you. So this could represent a manifestation coming in. Like I said, being in alignment with a goal that you're setting for yourself. And it has nothing to do with your ego. The Wheel of Fortune is the will of God. It's what God wants for our lives. It's what's fated for us, what's meant for us. It's your destiny. So the universe is in control. And the universe, maybe for some of you, it's been hard for you to let go of control. This is about surrendering to the outcome. And that means that you're not in your ego because you're in your spiritual essence. And this is why you're allowing, well, not allowing, because you can't stop God from being in control. But this is when you accept what God allows for your life. I like that. Spirit says you are unique. I just heard Beyonce, unique. That's what you are. I don't know none of the rest of the words. I'm too sexy for this song. Too sexy. Y'all know that song by Beyonce. I don't know the name of it right now. But anyway, it says be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Like I said, not worrying about people pleasing. It's like you're not worried about what your image is to anybody this month. I don't know that Leo ever really does care about that, but maybe you do. But you don't this month. Let's see what this is about. They're telling you that your guys want you to know that you are unique. You are enough as who you are. Yo, what is that song by Beyonce? I want y'all to go listen to it. I'm going to have to go find it. Hold on. Okay, so this came out in 2022, and it's called Alien Superstar. Okay, are y'all alien superstars? Please do not be alarmed. Remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. Somebody could be a DJ or a dancer. It says the DJ booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system. See, that's sublimating your ego. That is troubleshooting. That's interesting. It says I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. Don't do it. No one else in this world can think like me. True. I'm twisted. I'll contradict it. Keep him addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. Okay. So she says unique. That's what you are. Stilettos kicking vintage crystal off the bar. Category bad bitch. I'm the bar. So you're the bar. You're raising the bar, but it has nothing to do with ego. See, this is the energy of this song is really about just knowing who you are. And that's not about the ego. That's about your essence. That's about what you truly embody. I like this for you. So some of y'all need to go listen to Alien Superstar by Beyonce. Funny thing is, I can't stand that song. That's the song that I never listened to. One of them on that CD. I'm like, oh no. And I know that I think it got more views than all the rest of her video. I mean, the music link on YouTube. I'm like, I don't like it. Anyway, let's see what's going on here when it comes to Leo, the month of September. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You got the Five of Pentacles. That's insane. So the Five of Pentacles does talk about spiritual poverty, whether in the upright or reverse. I thought it was only in the reverse, but I recently learned it's in the upright or the reverse. So like I said, maybe something humbled you recently. It's possible. It's facing the past. Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is about being a creature of habit. Something that you are letting go of. I feel like this Five of Pentacles is actually you letting go. Okay, now, for some of you, you're kicking your ego out. That's what it is, because this talks about being out in the cold. But spiritual poverty is actually when spirit strips you down, takes everything away from you. It can be feeling like you don't have money, feeling like you're not in, good union with the people in your life, your family members, your friends, your lover, whatever. And this is like healing. And this is also a guardian angel as well. So we are looking at a message from your guides. So it could be a Virgo person. Maybe it's an ancestor. This would be somebody 20 to 35, 55 at the most. An earth sign, but namely Virgo Venus. Yeah. So I don't know. This may even be for some of you an ancestor that is on the other side. So the Knight of Pentacles is a masculine energy. Like I said, somebody 20 to 35. Maybe something about 5 years. Maybe you two were 5 years apart in age, or maybe it happened 5 years ago, or something like that. Because I do feel like somebody has been through something here. I feel like this beyond the ego is something that strips you down. Spot. Why can't I talk? Why? Does somebody stutter? Maybe somebody that stutters. Okay, so spiritual poverty talks about God trying to get your attention, to get you to maybe work on something that's habitual. Y'all, these daggone fruit flies. Something that's like a habit for you, a routine for you. Or maybe some of you, that was a routine that was broken 5 years ago. This could have been job loss or something like that for you. But the thing is, you're overcoming it slowly but surely. I feel like, though, you have learned to let go of your ego. I feel like that's the thing that's out in the cold. What is this? Oh, I got my cards turned around. Okay. I'm going to have a Libra moon placement. Let's see what's going on here. You're at a crossroads. You have Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, Jupiter energy. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to flip this in the upright because we're only doing positives. So what I will say, though, is the Page of Pentacles in reverse can be, I mean, that goes right in line with this. I'm getting a lot of messages. I don't like when this happens because I don't know what to say first. Because, okay, I feel like I'm going to lose it. All right. Page of Pentacles in reverse can be that somebody is feeling like they didn't accomplish a goal, right? You set a goal, you didn't accomplish it for yourself. Maybe you feel like that moment has passed. The moment has not passed. You're going to get to your goal. The Knight of Pentacles always gets to his destination, even if he takes the scenic route, even if he's a late bloomer, even if it's slow, all right? Because this is slow but steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like this Two of Pentacles, for some of you, this has something to do with your finances, or maybe just finding more flexibility and balance in your life. Maybe being a creature of habit, now finding more flexibility, adapting to changes. And I feel like it's a good change. The Page of Pentacles is good financial news. The Five of Pentacles can be something related to health. And then the Page of Pentacles can be your health improving, okay? Something is coming back into balance here. I just had another message and I just lost it. But this is usually good financial news, manifestations, good health, good luck. It feels like it has something to do with your earthly matters, all these pentacles. That's about our senses, things that we could perceive through sight, touch, smell, taste, and sound. So, you know, something that you can hold in your hand, a tangible blessing. This could also be you learning a lesson here and adapting to a change because you learned a lesson. I mean, some of you, like I said, you could be, you are fixed signs. Fixed signs are creatures of habit. And because we are creatures of habit, we don't like change. But I do feel like fives bring change. And I think that the change that happened with you past tense may have been troublesome. It may have been something, you know, troubleshooting. Maybe you were just trying to figure out, like, how do you recover from this? Because I do feel like this is telling me you will recover. The Five of Pentacles as a positive is recovering, a business bouncing back, you know, moving out of the what do you call it, y'all? The red, and moving into, I don't know, the green, the black, whatever they call it. You're going to be moving, your business or your career or whatever is moving away from spiritual poverty, from poverty itself, right? And spiritual poverty is emptying yourself of your ego. And you have beyond the ego. Spiritual poverty is about you being more in alignment with your spiritual self, and the universe blessing you with a whole bunch of good news. And it could be, for some of you, maybe you're looking for a second job or something. Some kind of way to supplement your income. A second stream of income. It doesn't have to be two jobs. It could be you working and also doing something that's like your passion. And that's the way that you come out of something in the month of September. Okay, I like that for you. Let's see what's going on here when it comes to just some messages that you need to hear from Spirit. Three cards. Even though I keep getting like 5 cards. 3 cards for Leo for the month of September. The good news, you got blessings. I'm way up. I'm so blessed. You got reconciliation. Scorpio energy. 6 of Cups. Oh, wow. I just picked The Temperance card is reconciliation and divine timing. Look at this. Spirit is saying expect a miracle. You got the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is some kind of manifestation. It is a miracle. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Lighten your load. Adapting. Flexibility, wiggle room, maybe a balancing act. That talks about multitasking and juggling a lot. So we'll have to see. And you got happiness here. You got the Sun as your first card. That is happiness. The Nine of Cups is happiness. Something is coming in that's going to make you happy and restore balance to your life. For some of you, this is a helpmeet. This is somebody. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. I just saw Sagittarius in my mind's eye. Or another Leo. It could be an Aries as well. I feel like fire energy. Or just a very passionate person. So your happiness is coming after you release something that feels like it's been draining, or you get a helpmeet. The Lovers, your cosmic +1. Okay. So let's get some tarot and see what Spirit wants to say about this. Some of y'all could just be dropping something though in the month of September that feels heavy. What's going on with the blessings? The Eight of Cups. This is being happily single for some of you. Eight of Cups. Somebody that walked out of your life, it was a blessing in disguise. Or you walking away from someone is going to be a blessing in disguise. Eight of Cups talks about a lack of emotional fulfillment. It talks about being, out with the old and with the new. So it does feel like you're walking away from something. And this is being happily single. So you've already thought about it. And you're going to do it. You're ready to move on to bigger and better things. We'll see what that is in a minute. Pisces, Saturn energy. So what is reconciliation? This could also be a blessing of somebody that you're reconciling with, though. Yeah, the Star. That's healing. Yep, that's healing. So the Star shows up when we are looking at the big picture. We're looking at this Eight of Cups is looking at the big picture too. We're looking at the bright side of something, on the bright side. It also can represent a guiding light, a guardian angel, your spirit guides. And it talks about the light at the end of the tunnel and just pretty much that silver lining. It comes after a tower moment. So the Star usually shows up when we have been through something that we didn't expect. Could be job loss, losing a loved one, friendships breaking up, relationships breaking up, just something you did not expect that caused some turmoil and chaos and upheaval in your life. But this is the recovery period. This is also your faith, optimism, hope, positivity, feeling very inspired, being a role model. So I don't know, this could be a person that you look up to or somebody who looks up to you, or you're just healing with somebody, because the Star can talk about healing after heartbreak, maybe with the person that broke your heart, or dating again and falling in love again. But it says reconciliation. I am seeing two women here. So for some of you, this could even be a friend or a family member. It doesn't have to be a lover, although it's Aquarius energy. That is your sister sign. So it could be. And this is a miracle and a wish being granted. And your next card says expect a miracle. Somebody could be 42. The Hangman is something you've been praying for. And this is you surrendering. I feel like Spirit is saying surrender. Don't feel the need to control. You don't have to control anything. Your first card told you that you didn't have to control or force anything. The greatest strength lies not in force, but the gentle understanding that allow two hearts to connect on the deepest level. And that's even giving me the Strength card, because the Strength card is soft power, and that is Leo energy. So maybe this reconciliation has a lot to do with you surrendering. And the miracle is that you and the person are coming back into union with one another. And I am noticing these dandelions. And they are a weed. Okay. And I'm saying that because reconciliation could be that somebody thought the grass was greener somewhere else, but it was weeds. And now that this person has realized that, could be a Pisces for some of you, or this is the fall. This is a new perspective. Like their perspective has changed. It's shifted. They have a changed mind and they're seeing through brand new eyes. So this could be a person that's coming back around. Okay, with this reconciliation. A Pisces or Scorpio. Could be a Cancer for some of you. An Aquarius. The Hermit card. With the Page of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like, oh, some of y'all get an apology from an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Virgo person. because they have a fresh perspective now and they're ready to jump back in with you. That's why you got reconciliation here. So let me see what lighten the load and happiness is. What's lighten the load? The Death card. Release. You're in a period of transition. You're releasing something. Is endings, new beginnings, death, and rebirth. Scorpio energy. What's happiness? The King of Swords. You're going to be happy with a decision that you made. That your boundaries are up. That you are expecting to be treated well. That's your happiness. Sticking to your guns. Eight of Pentacles. Could be something related to your work. Virgo energy. You could be on a Leo, Virgo cusp. We have Aquarius energy here. Libra and Gemini. Aquarius, Mercury, Scorpio, and then Virgo energy. Some of you are getting help in the workplace. This could be a supervisor making changes to give you more assistance at work. Because I do see this as working by yourself. So for some of you, this is in your workplace where you're going to get somebody that's going to be assisting you. It could actually be an assistant. That could be their title. Okay. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, I'm hearing like two heads are better than one. Or you're putting your head together with another person that's going to be helping you out in the workplace. Some of you are very close to achieving a goal financially that's going to set you up for millionaire status, because the 8 and the 2 of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles. And that talks about building an empire. Others of you, there is possibly an air sign or a Scorpio person or a fire sign that I feel like wants to talk to you, give you some truth. Maybe they want to come clean about something they've been holding on to lighten the load, and that's going to make things so much better between the two of you. That could definitely be what it is. Like I said, the sun and the moon is the truth coming out. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. Somebody could be telling you something that's going to change the relationship for the better because they're actually being honest with you. Let's just see what's going on with the blessings and the 8 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. You're rejecting something that does not feel good anymore. You're putting somebody on a back burner. Now, that could be why they want to reconcile, because you're ignoring them, you're blocking them, you're rejecting them, or this is the person who did this to you that you're walking away from in the month of September. And it's for your own sanity. Some of you are just seeing clearly. You're like, this is not a good thing for me. And you're walking away. What's reconciliation? That could be a job, though. Reconciliation is the 3 of Swords with the Hierophant in reverse. Jesus, a Taurus or possibly a Libra person. Libra Saturn is here. This talks about somebody that broke your heart. That could have been a Tower moment. Could be that they cheated. The Hierophant is usually marriage, and it's in reverse. So that's usually non-committal energy. Somebody being deceptive, maybe with a third party for some of you, or just hurt you, maybe said something that you didn't like, maybe that they didn't want to be in a relationship. That could be why you walked away from someone. You were offering your love to them, and they were just putting you on the back burner. And so you walked away. And so the month of September, it feels like this person is wanting to reconcile with you and make peace with you and, you know, rejuvenate the connection here. But, you know, sometimes this can talk about somebody that we don't have shared values with, or they betrayed us in some kind of way. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be a relationship where it's lovey-dovey. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. Somebody could have taken bad advice and, you know, that got them in trouble. Or they were being rebellious, doing something unconventional. This could also be somebody that wants to do things in a brand new way with you. They want to, maybe the way they were doing things before was outdated. That could be somebody that has a viewpoint on relationships or love where they believe that, you know, a man can have multiple women and a woman's just supposed to be with one man. Something like that. And it doesn't have to be specifically man, woman. Just flip it however. Sorry, y'all. But there's definitely an energy here of somebody maybe wanting to... I see a conversation. I feel like this conversation is going to be eye-opening. Right? And I feel like it's going to explain a lot about why this person has been so cold or non-committal or emotionally unavailable to you. And I think you're going to have a level of peace about it, but it's going to be up to you whether you decide to heal with or without this person. You will heal either way. But the healing may be that you are not really interested in this marriage or this relationship or this connection anymore because you don't feel like it's good for your health. Because like I said, the 8 of Cups is like a lack of emotional fulfillment. There's something here about you either being rejected by someone or being bored with them, the way things were going with them, the fact that you were like out of sight, out of mind with them, or they, maybe you feel this way about them now. I don't know. But it's like a blessing in disguise. Let's expect a miracle with the Hangman. Oh, Six of Wands, you got victory here. It's your card, Leo. This is August 1st through August the 10th. All right, so the Six of Wands is Leo, Jupiter energy. It does talk about all eyes being on you. Being on your high horse is pride, is victory, is success. This is also confidence, triumph, being awarded or rewarded or being praised, getting accolades, acclaim, fame, social media status. So maybe you have a social media presence and you're going to miraculously go viral. And it's what you've been waiting for. This is the fall. So this fall could be something online. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Hermit card. Virgo energy. With the Ten of Pentacles, I told y'all the 8 and 2 of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles. So some of y'all are definitely brainstorming here and you're about to take a leap of faith. This is a miracle because this talks about beginner's luck. This is about you taking the first step towards your empire building. So you will be soul searching. You will be figuring something out about yourself. It could be a game plan. Like I said, the 8 of Pentacles might be you working really hard on something, getting support from someone else. This can be somebody that's supporting you as a guide. And so you may be finding that career-wise, this is specifically about your money, whether you have a business or you work a job. You're in your career, your professional endeavors, something is changing for the better. You got the 10 of Pentacles with these two here. And this is showing me you putting the finishing touches on something. But I do feel like some kind of collaboration is coming in. This could also be negotiations. So you might find that you have this idea. Page of Pentacles. And then there's, maybe you're still trying to figure it out. Hermit card. Maybe with the 2 of Pentacles, you're like weighing the pros and cons. You have to think about it like this. The 2 of Pentacles could be like, if you were in the process of creating something, right? Let's just say you were frying chicken or you decided you wanted chicken for dinner. But the 2 of Pentacles is where you might be saying, okay, I already got all of the ingredients to make chicken. And I bought barbecue sauce and I bought lemon pepper spice and I bought whatever, right? All of the things that could go on chicken, batter, flour, oil, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to do lemon pepper wings, if I'm going to do barbecue wings, or if I'm going to fry them, right? The 2 of Pentacles is you deciding you got all of the things that you need, but now you want to decide, how do you want to fry this chicken, bake this chicken, prepare this chicken? It's going to come out delicious, right? But before you jump in, you want to know, what is it that I want to do with this chicken? I know it's going to be good either way, but what am I in the mood for? I feel like you have the ability to negotiate here with someone about an idea that you already have. I feel like you're the brainstormer. You're the mastermind. And I feel like you are very close to finishing something. And in September, there's this energy of like balancing your ideas with someone else's to come up with the perfect chicken. Okay. I know that sounds silly, but that's what I see for y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you all the next time. Peace.